Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with your Day 1 severe weather outlook. There are two slight risk areas for today, one covering southeastern Wyoming, western Nebraska, eastern Colorado, western Kansas, the northwestern part of the Panhandle of Oklahoma, and extreme northeastern New Mexico. A second slight today covers a tiny bit of central Michigan, eastern Indiana, much of Ohio, eastern Kentucky, southwestern West Virginia, southwestern Virginia, northeastern Tennessee, parts of North Carolina, and northern South Carolina. Cities in today's slights include Columbus, Ohio, Charlotte, North Carolina, Cincinnati, Ohio, Aurora, Colorado, and Greensboro, North Carolina. And there's a marginal today covering eastern Wyoming, southwestern South Dakota, parts of central Colorado, northeastern New Mexico, northern part of the Texas Panhandle, the Oklahoma Panhandle, much of Nebraska, much of Kansas, southern Iowa, northern Missouri, parts of Illinois, southern Michigan, parts of Indiana, parts of Ohio, central Kentucky, central West Virginia, parts of Tennessee, parts of North Carolina, parts of Virginia, most of South Carolina, most of Georgia, southeastern Alabama, and parts of the Florida Panhandle. Cities in today's margin will include Chicago, Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, Denver, Colorado, Kansas City, Missouri, and Omaha, Nebraska. Alright, so going to today's tornado threat, there is a 2% chance for an isolated tornado today that encompasses east central Indiana, parts of Ohio, northeastern Kentucky, and a very tiny bit of west central West Virginia. Cities in the 2% tornado risk area today include Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Dayton, Ohio, and Muncie, Indiana. Going to today's wind threat, there are two areas where we have 15% wind risk areas for today. One covering southeastern Wyoming, western Nebraska, western Kansas, eastern Colorado, far northwestern part of the Oklahoma Panhandle, and extreme northeastern corner of New Mexico. The other 15% wind risk area today covers a tiny bit of south central Michigan, eastern Indiana, much of Ohio, eastern Kentucky, southwestern West Virginia, southwestern Virginia, northeastern Tennessee, parts of North Carolina, and northern South Carolina. The 15% wind risk areas today include Columbus, Ohio, Charlotte, North Carolina, Cincinnati, Ohio, Aurora, Colorado, and Greensboro, North Carolina. And there is a 5% chance of damage and wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today, covering eastern Wyoming, southwestern South Dakota, central Colorado, northeastern New Mexico, the northern part of the Texas Panhandle, the Oklahoma Panhandle, much of Kansas, much of Nebraska, southern Iowa, northern Missouri, much of Illinois, southern Michigan, much of Indiana, parts of Ohio, parts of West Virginia, parts of Virginia, parts of Kentucky, parts of Tennessee, parts of North Carolina, much of South Carolina, much of Georgia, southeastern Alabama, and part of the Florida Panhandle. The 5% wind risk area today includes Chicago, Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, Denver, Colorado, Kansas City, Missouri, and Omaha, Nebraska. And now for the hail threat, there is a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today, covering southeastern Wyoming, west central Nebraska, and parts of Colorado. The 15% hail risk area today includes Skycliff, Nebraska, Sterling, Colorado, Fort Morgan, Colorado, Lamar, Colorado, and Torrington, Wyoming. And we have a 5% chance for hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today, covering southeastern Wyoming, southwestern South Dakota, parts of Nebraska, parts of Colorado, far western Kansas, the western part of the Oklahoma Panhandle, and northeastern New Mexico. The 5% hail risk area today includes Denver, Colorado, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Aurora, Colorado, Lakewood, Colorado, and Fort Collins, Colorado. In summary, thunderstorms Thunderstorms with severe wind gusts and isolated large hail will be possible from late afternoon into the evening across the central high plains. Severe wind gusts will also be possible this afternoon into early evening in parts of the Ohio Valley, southeastward into the Carolinas. So, that is your day 1 severe weather outlook. Stay safe in the affected areas today. Stay safe in the affected areas today, whether you're in the slight or the marginal, because you never know what slight and marginal can pull off. And just in case this threat goes into tonight, make sure you have a way to be notified for severe weather tonight, whether it be your TV, radio, or phone, to wake you up to go to your safe spot. And if possible, sleep in your safe spot tonight to avoid having to move during the night. And make sure that safe spot is in the lowest level of the building you're in, and make sure you stay away from windows tonight. So, stay safe today and tonight, and I will have my day 2 severe weather outlook this afternoon. Take care.